Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans of what we do around here. What we do around here is bring about conversations of a psychological, mental health, emotional health paradigm. We do that as often as we can, usually several times per week. Hopefully, that is helpful to you, and we continue to try to do that. This is the continuation of kind of basically looking at how the brain works in a positive way. Just nifty facts about the brain. If you're looking to get more out of your brain, if you're looking to get more out of your daily life, would love to be, of you know, in a positive nature of things. And so the couple ways we can do that, you can reach out through Twitter at PO Perception. You can reach out in the About Me section of this YouTube page. Either way, we'll get you in touch with me or a member of my team, and we can make something happen from there. The continuation of our series, though, is kind of just looking at things we don't necessarily pay enough attention about, or two that we could. So, the first is expansion. Our brain is meant for expansion. Our brain is meant for problem solving. It's one of the primary functions of the human mind. And so when we don't give it the ability to do that, we're actually taking away its main function. And that's where things like depression, anxiety, frustration can originally come from, in the sense of if we've downplayed our brain's ability to respond to new challenges, then we've actually made life harder in terms of connectedness. And so that is obviously not where we want to go. So looking for things to solve, looking for things to to get where we want to be, and all of that is one of the most important things that can possibly be. It's There are some really interesting new things there. Um, there when we look at life in a different way, we also then begin to allow ourselves to come up with new solutions and new inventions. Inventions come from acknowledging, hey, this isn't necessarily working, or this is working, or we could do this differently and make this work, blah, blah, blah. And the reason I say blah, blah, blah is we limit ourselves only by not being willing to expand our minds, just as a general rule. The next thing there is kind of looking at in a better way, in a healthier way, in a way that matters for us, and kind of getting into a level of thrust, or level of forward motion. The next thing is understand that our emotional state can and often does affect our ability to respond appropriately to challenges in front of us, and the ability to respond and be flexible and be focused on flexibility is a gift that we can give ourselves, or a need that we can withhold from ourselves. And oftentimes there are struggles around that, uh, and there are um, some interesting things there. Um, anyway, so uh, we kind of need to look at um, things there. In the end, kind of an interesting run. Anyway, we begin to look at the value of resetting the brain through napping, the value of uh, you know the value of kind of bouncing things around and getting to a healthier place. Um, um, just kind of getting to a place where we begin to understand how to balance our need for rest. And so using naps as a recharge, provided they're not too long and they're regimented, can be super valuable for folks who need to do a lot of creative thinking or creative problem solving. The idea of multitasking is greatly overrated. Really, you're switching things in your brain on, off, but we don't really have a complete understanding of that value. We think that we're actually multitasking when in reality you can only do one thing at a time, but you can rapidly switch from different things or to different things. And so the idea of multitasking is misunderstood. Um, Moods are indicators of emotional readiness for things, and so if you are um, if you are dealing with a lot of mood swings, you're actually dealing with contradictions in what you believe is possible, and that can be challenging too. So, anyway, hopefully, this is helpful. Keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time, everybody.